What's good, YouTube? What's good, people? What's going on? How is everybody doing? How everybody doing? Like I said, having a wonderful trading week. I took a few losses yesterday, and price went in my direction on the NAS, but it is what it is, right? So the Super Harlem, and I'm back again with another video. So on today's video, there's gonna be a educational video. More okay, it's a educational video slash a trade breakdown. Right, but I'm not trying to put it in a trade breakdown type of video. I'm just trying to keep it in an educational video, right? Why am I saying that? I'm just trying to share how I confirm my entries and how I base my entries when I'm trading on zones, if I see patterns, or if price is doing what I used to trade before, whether I took a loss or I took profit with that very same pattern that I'm looking at. So this one going to be how I trade a rising wedge, how I trade a falling wedge, and how I trade when price is trading on a specific zone or on a certain zone, whether it's support, resistance, supply, demand, concept money type of thing for y'all people. Those, yeah, you feel me. You feel me. Without further ado, let's just hop in and let's look at what I'm trying to share right here. We don't have a 4 hour. This is not based on the 4 hour, the 15 minute, or the daily. This is strictly the hourly time frame. Now you guys know it by now that the hourly time frame is the most time frame that I trade on. So now, before I break down the trade, let's explain the zone, right? I don't even want to go past history because yeah, you guys know what trading we might do. But looking at the zone, you can tell that price has been bouncing off the zone, right? So it bounced twice with some type of with some type of double bottom, some type of double bottom, right? Until price pushed to the upside, having some double top, creating some type of support, pushing to the upside on resistance, failing to break, breaking out of resistance, coming back to support, trading above the previous intraday support which we had. Forgetting about this one. So sorry about that one. So trading below the very same zone, right? And then price started continuing to the downside. Trading below our previous double bottom slash support zone. And then price continued to the upside, coming back again, pushing, failing to hold the bullish momentum, trading below, coming back above, trading below again, having some type of forward, some type of double top, some type of double bottom again, right? You guys can see it. I don't even need to stretch it out. And then price did what? Had a break above again with a retest above, coming back to support, pushing to the upside, right? And then price started continuing to the upside, wada yada, right? And then price hold. And then came a time where price held support for some time, right? I think from 4 Jan 2023 up and until 6 Jan 2023. So price has been moving sideways for like 2-3 days, right? Let's just say it was Wednesday until what? Until Friday. Price has been moving sideways until price did what? Push to the upside, holding what? Holding support, showing us that we're failing to trade below support. We're holding support, right? And then price continued, holding again, pushing to the upside, continued moving, coming back again, boom, impulsive to the downside with a bear candle close and a bullish candle close, showing us that we are holding support, right? Unfortunately, price did what? Broke below and had a retest, but not fully coming back to the specific zone until we moved to the downside, right? So now looking at price coming back again on this very same zone below this previous zone, right? Looking at how price got here, it's that simple. Price started moving in higher highs and in higher lows, right? Higher high, higher low, 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 higher high, pull back. And then we have a pullback, right? And then a continuation, boom, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. And then we have a pullback again on that very same zone. and then we had price continuing to the upside. So let's break down everything. The main thing that we want to share right here. So I woke up on Thursday. Oil is basically the last pair which I trade, which is on my trading portfolio, the Circle of Traders trading portfolio. It's the last pair which I focus on. No cap, no cap, no cap. Oil is the last pair. Don't ask me why. Oil is just the last pair. I just feel like having it as my last pair. Right. So now obviously we're looking at what at this impulsive push to the upside. We now know that we're still below support. We're hoping for price to do what? To move to the downside. Right. So price did what from Wednesday, Monday, price did what it did until we had a breakout, right? Until price did what? Break a retest above, right? And then price continued with a push to the upside. And then we had price pushing impulsively to the downside, pulling back to our very same support, having some type of what? Some type of exhaustion. From the bear sentiment, from the bear momentum that we had, price started having what? Price started having bear depletion, right? The sentiments dropped, basically. That's what I'm trying to say. Until from price having that bear sentiment, until we had bullish momentum, right? Above support again. Confirming what? Confirming that price will have what? The possibility of continuing to the upside. It's just an anticipation, right? This is what I always do, right? Obviously, I now know that we're trading below support. Price impulsively pushed to support. We're having depletion on support. We're having some bear depletion on support, right? Obviously, so from the bear depletion on support, the only time I was looking to be bearish, right? I'm not capping on y'all. I'm just trying to show you something, because Forex is a probability game. It's just anticipations. We don't know the next move. We just take the risk and we accept the risk, right? So all I had in back of my mind is that obviously we're having some type of zone right there, right? I'm like, with this bear momentum that we had and the bear depletion that I'm having, if price has to continue bearish, let me see the bear sentiment continue below this very same zone. From this bear candlestick and the sentiment and the bear, okay, so from the bear candlestick, the bear engulfing candlestick basically, and the depletion that I have, let me look for what? A bear engulfing candle, or that bear momentum continuation to the downside below this very same zone, then I will continue bearish, right? But if it happens that price gives me what? Some type of confirmation into saying from the depletion that I have, and if I find bullish momentum, that I'm continuing to the upside, right? Probability. I have two anticipations at that time. If I have a break below the previous zone, then I continue below support, right? If I break above support from the bear depletion that I have, then I continue bullish. So now, obviously, when I now look at this, right, because I can see that obviously, man, price is having some sort of depletion, right? So when I woke up on Thursday, no cap, no cap, no cap, no cap. Price did what? Price gave me what? Confirmation. Boom. There's the candlestick that I have, right? Our pre-London candlestick, bullish confirmation. So now, because now I trade proteins at the same time, this is what I saw when I woke up. I was like, obviously, I'm on support. I'm trading above support. Okay, I'm trading at my support. I see depletion on support. I see some bullish candlestick on support, right? We're still below, no cap. And then on our pre-London, I see some bullish momentum above support. I'm like, oh my God, there's a possibility that like price will continue to the upside, right? So obviously 8 a.m. price is still above my support, right? So the only thing that I waited for on my London session, because you guys know that I'm up from that London until the New York, right? So on the London, all I was waiting for, I was waiting for what? A bullish candlestick above those previous two candlesticks, or I'm looking for price to close bearish to confirm a what? That we're still holding support below and continue to the downside. So my entry candlestick was this candlestick. This candlestick was my entry candle. This one was my entry candle. So when I now saw this candlestick opened bearish, right? So from this candlestick close, so from a bear candle close on our support and a bear candle open on our London open, all I waited for, it was for this candlestick to close bearish, either below or just bearish to continue bearish, because I'm following what? I'm following sentiment and I'm following my zone, right? The second thing I told myself, it was like, if we have a trade above these two candlesticks, then I'm just going bearish, right? And that was it. I went for 53 pip. I went for 53, I think. 53, yeah, I think I went for 53. I remember this trade very well. And that was it, people. And that was it. And that was it. And that was it. There was nothing much that I was also looking for. Because now, if you check now, some people, that's my bet on that one. So let me repeat this trade again. Let me repeat this once again, right? So I saw price above support, right? Bear momentum candle on our support. I saw some type of depletion. I waited for price to continue bearish below those very same zones, if it was a possibility that price will continue below. And at the same time, I told myself, if price give me bullish sentiment, bullish momentum from the bear depletion that I'm looking at on my current price, I will continue what? Bullish above my support with a what? A falling wedge pattern. And that was it, right, people? That was it. I wasn't looking for much and I wasn't looking for less. So I know a lot of people gonna be like, why didn't you open? Why didn't you lock a 101? Why didn't you leave a run on a 101? Because you can tell that price didn't possibly pull back. Here is a rejection candle. You guys can see it. People, man, there's no point. If I wanna lose 53, if I wanna take a loss on 53 pips and I wanna gain 300 pips, let that be it. Let that be it. Let that be it, people. I hope you understand. Let that be it. If I'm looking to lose 53 pips and I'm willing to gain 300 pips, and it happens that like I'm in profit with like 100 pips and price pulls back and price takes me out, then let that be it, because I know what I was looking for. Sometimes I do look my trades. It just depends on what type of trade am I traded, because I still know that I had some zone which price might react from, because you can tell that when this candlestick, which rejected this rejection candlestick, when it came back right there to our support and did what, and impulsively pushed above this very same zone and rejected and closed right there. The only thing that I was hoping for, if it happens that like the coming candle does what, drops again, then I might close a break even, right? But if it happens that the candlesticks continue bullish, then I'm still looking bullish, right? And that was it, people. So this is how I trade a rising wedge. This is how I trade a falling wedge. This is how I trade above a zone. Not looking for much, not looking for less, not complicating my trading, not making my trading very hard, not making it very easy. Just keeping it the way I believe it would be simple, and just sticking to my plans, sticking to my rules, and just letting the market play out. This is your boy Harlem. This is your boy Harlem. This is your boy Harlem.